the fact that you own the physical machine, you could actually sell the components. Each one of these little graphics cards here that you see, these 6 of those that go into a machine, they're as good as £1,000 each, just as raw component value. So there's a lot of money that goes into the equipment. So the value of the equipment is a big kind of bonus for businesses. So actually the amount of cash that's exposed in an investment of this nature just isn't all that large. Okay. So I guess when people say no, it generally comes down to one thing, and that's that they don't understand it. So people, and again, people don't need to understand all the technicals of blockchains and block times and coins and earnings and they don't need to know all the geeky stuff. They need to know enough to make an informed business choice, which is again why when people come in, we spend time with them. In fact, through Corona, we've made a really nice explainer video. Perhaps you might be able to maybe link that below for people. In there, and that's a little YouTube video we've made, which is just under half an hour, which goes from A to Z of what this is, how it works, where the money comes from, what's it's all about, and ultimately just gives people that confidence to understand what things are. And again, because it's new, a lot of people don't understand or don't invest in things they don't understand. And you might not need to understand it all, because if we waited to understand absolutely everything about everything, we'd never move forward. But you need to understand enough to be confident. And I think some people just might go, digital online money? Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, it can't be real, not realizing that they have an online bank account. Right. So some people just don't take the time to understand these things. There's very, few people who have come, seen us, spoke with us, gone through all the formalities of understanding what this is, and then don't wish to move forward, because again, obviously they're not particularly cheap bits of equipment. We operate at the higher end of the market, but typically we're already in the right places talking to those customers. So for those people that come in and choose not to purchase, there's generally either they've misunderstood something, it's maybe not the right time for them. I mean, very often we might get a lot of property developers, business owners, so quite often there can be another use that's needed immediately for that cash. And then typically they might come back to us in a few months. That's a very common thing to happen. But more often than not, we have a very, very high conversion. I won't give away my official stats and statistics, but for those people that come and see us, in regards to those that purchase and those that don't, there's some pretty impressive numbers. Because again, it's that human touch. It's just, if you're in a financial position to do it, I mean, if the machines are earning hundreds of pounds a month profit, why on God's green earth would you have cash sat in a business bank account that's earning 0% interest? It makes no sense. Yeah. So providing that people are confident enough to understand what this is and how it works, the numbers just stack up so handsomely. It makes a really interesting opportunity for people.